Hello, small business owners. I've got a great topic for you here today. Have you ever considered what the impact of your industry or what the impact of your size of your company is on your business valuation? And then the other question is, well, what can you do about it? We're going to cover those topics today, and we'll discuss both all that. What is the impact, and then what you can do about it. Um, Industry, let's start there. Industry plays a significant role in the valuation of your business because it's influenced heavily by the growth potential in your industry, the risk associated with being in your industry, as well as the profitability on average within your industry. And so, the best example might be think about a technology company. um, they have often higher valuations due to their ability to have rapid growth rates, as well as scale across geographies and into other markets. Um, you know, versus say a traditional manufacturing company, which has typically lower valuations because of their slower growth rate and the overhead that they have in a manufacturing business. So that's one example. So let's take this further and look at a chart. Um, this chart that we're looking at here is um, for EBITDA values, and we're looking at multiples by industry. So take whatever your EBITDA is and multiply it times this, these numbers, and we'll talk about um, some of the ways to think about it. First, think about this. These numbers that you're looking at are rolled up from private equity and other large transactions. It's helpful, but these are typically over $10 million. And so size impacts that transaction. As a general rule of thumb, you can take these numbers. If you're, say, $1 million or 3 million or $5 million company, you can generally take these numbers and divide them by four. That gets you an approximate number. And these are really for you to understand the difference between one industry and another more than they are to tell you the exact value of your business. Um, the other thing it's worth noting is, frankly, there's other factors involved. So it's just not a plug and play type of a figure. You think about the current economic factors, the type of buyer, size of your company. We talked about that a minute ago, and we'll cover that. But think about those when you look at this. I think it's an important exercise. When you think about what you can do about it. Let's just take healthcare support services. I put a star in here between the first and second columns to point out and focus your eyes on healthcare support services. That multiple is 10.36. Healthcare products, which is just above that on this chart, the multiple for that business is 28.53. And it sounds like the difference is, the difference between services and products. And so what could you do as a business owner if you have a support services business to add products, maybe make an acquisition of a healthcare products company, maybe turn some of your services into products. Um, there's a lot you can do. It takes work and analysis, but it's very doable. People and various companies do it a lot to change how you're perceived and the products you offer in the marketplace, and then therefore impact your valuation in a really big way. So we have tools to help with that, to help you make that transition and how you might think about it and strategies to support it. Um, so I think that's really what we wanted to cover there. I think the next thing you really want to look at is size. So how does the size of your business impact its overall value? This next table we have really looks at those factors. This is a EBITDA chart. You can see across the very top are the columns are by industry. Then it's cut in the rows by the size of the company. The first row is EBITDA up to $1 million. The next one's up to 5 million, and so on. As you can see, it gets up to $50 million. So on the all the way to the right side, you'll see that this graphic shows an average across all those industries. And the point here is look at say the smallest average is 3.9. It goes to 5.5. There's a pretty big jump there in that next column, and then or next row, excuse me, and then all the way up to 9.2. So the point to take here is the larger your business, the more it's worth. So the multiple goes up as your company grows. And so what can you do about that? The obvious piece is continue to sell and retain more business, right? Find new markets. The other thing that some people probably don't think about enough is maybe you can grow by acquisition. There are, and that's just not acquiring a competitor within your own geography or even a competitor within another geography. There are other ways to think about it. Maybe, maybe you buy a supplier. Maybe you buy a marketing company that plugs in and is very complementary to you and allows you to access business in a different way. Maybe you buy technology that allows you to expand. The point is, um, think outside the box on how you grow to impact your size, and it's really worth considering deeply. We have tools to help you do this. We have a fantastic tool to help walk you through a series of questions and angles of looking at your business for potential acquisitions. And so, I guess in closing, I'd like to say, hey, industry and size massively impact your business valuation. Hopefully, you saw that here in this video. And so, stay informed about that. Talk to someone that can help and start exploring those opportunities today. Thank you.